Poem, The Height of the Ridiculous, and there is something unique about this poem. Generally, we look at the rhyme scheme of every poem that we come across. Some of the poems have rhyming words and therefore have a rhyme scheme. Some poems are free verses with no rhyme scheme and no rhyming words. In this particular poem, you have the word mood rhyming with good. You have die rhyming with I, and therefore the rhyme scheme of the poem of the first stanza is A, B, C, B. Similarly, you have die rhyming with I, and so the rhyme scheme of the second stanza is also A, B, C, B. Similarly, you can go through the rest of the poem and see if all the stanzas have the same rhyme scheme. But what we are about to look at today is not the rhyme scheme of the poem. We are about to look at the rhythm of the poem. And to look at the rhythm of a poem, we have to look at the syllables in each line. So here I have written the first two stanzas of the poem, breaking up the syllables in each line. If you look at the first line of the poem, I wrote some lines once on a time. The line has 8 syllables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wrote some lines once on a time. The second line, however, in wondrous merry mood, has only 6 syllables. The next line again, and thought as usual men would say, 8 syllables again. They were exceeding good, 6 syllables. From the first stanza, from the example of the first stanza, we learn that a syllable is a single unit of sound. Let's look at the second stanza now. They were so queer, so very queer. 8 syllables. I laughed as I would die. 6 syllables. Albeit in the general way. 8 syllables. A sober man am I. 6 syllables. So, the breakup of syllables gives us the rhythm of the poem. And the rhyming words give us the rhyme scheme of the poem. Let us look at the stressed syllables, that means the syllables which have more voice stress on them. In the first line, I wrote some lines once on a time in wondrous merry mood, and thought as usual men would say, they were exceeding good. In the next stanza we have, they were so queer, so very queer. I laughed as I would die. Albeit in the general way, a sober man am I. We see the same pattern through the rest of the poem. You can check for yourself. The important thing to remember is when you're reciting the poem, however, we don't recite it in the same manner. It has to be recited with expression. Thank you.